Hey guys, it's Olga here. As some of you might know, I've been following a vegan diet for over 2 years now, and I get tons of questions from many of you about where do I buy my groceries and where do I buy my other vegan products. There is a huge misconception that eating a healthy plant-based vegan diet is really expensive, and today I'm going to show you that that is not the case at all. I'm going to share with you my top 7 tips of how to cook vegan on a budget, and you will see for yourself that it's actually more affordable than a lot of people think it is. At the end of the video, I will also share with you 2 of my current favorite vegan budget recipes, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Let's get started. Tip number 1 is to meal plan. Meal planning has made a huge difference in my life. It helps me to save time and to save money. I usually plan all of my meals for the week ahead on a Sunday, and that is when I do all of my grocery shopping. So I only buy the ingredients that I need for the meals that I plan on eating. Once I'm done meal planning, I always make sure to make a shopping list, and that is a way to control my purchases when I'm at the store. And that is especially useful when I go to a health food store that carries a lot of cool vegan products that I really want to try, and I feel this urge that I need to buy everything. There are more and more vegan products available every year, and there are also more options for where to buy them from. So do your research and shop smart to save money. I recently discovered Thrive Market, which is an online health store that is kind of like a hybrid between Costco and Whole Foods. They offer healthy living products at a discount, so they're 25 to 50% below their retail price for an annual membership of $60. One thing I really like about this company is that for every paid member, they donate a free membership to a family in need, a teacher, or a veteran. Right now, they only ship to the US, which I was really sad to find out about because they have tons of cool vegan products I would love to try. And I think it's just great to be able to support a company who's dedicated to making healthy living affordable to everyone. They actually reached out to me, and we've been working on something together, and I'm so excited to let you know that they're giving away a free jar of Thrive coconut oil to all of my viewers from the US. How cool is that, guys? Their coconut oil is organic, it's ethically sourced and virgin, so you're getting the best possible quality. And who does not need another jar of coconut oil? I go through mine so quickly. I cook with it, I bake with it, I use it for oil pulling, and I make body butter with it, so it's definitely a staple in my kitchen and outside of the kitchen. As you might know, coconut oil has amazing health benefits. It helps to lower bad cholesterol, promotes healthy heart, and can even assist with weight loss. It's also a great food to eat during the flu season because of its antibacterial and antiviral properties. And it also happens to be a beauty food. It's great for your skin, your hair, your nails, and your teeth. All you have to do to claim your free gift is click the link in the description and follow the directions. You do have to pay $1.95 for shipping, but you get this full-size jar of coconut oil, which usually retails for $17, I believe. So this is a really awesome deal, and you also get 30 days free trial of their membership website, where you can buy any of the products that they have at highly discounted prices. And another money-saving tip I can give you is to make fruits and vegetables the foundation of your diet, and to cook your meals as much as you can. When you transition to a vegan diet, you eliminate all of the animal-based products, so you're no longer purchasing meat or dairy products, which tend to be one of the most expensive items on your grocery list. So that's already a plus. A lot of people will then start buying fake meats or vegan cheeses and other highly processed vegan products, which are also expensive and drive up the cost of your grocery bill. So while they make a transition to a vegan diet easier, and it's great to have them as an option for days when you have a craving, I don't think those items should be an everyday staple because they are expensive and because I think it's just not as healthy to indulge in them too much. So what are the most affordable fruits and vegetables? Well, that will depend on where you live and what season it is. Buying seasonal produce is much cheaper than buying imported fruits and vegetables. And this is something I'm still working on, but I highly encourage you to spend a few minutes online learning about seasonal produce that is specific to your region. And keep that information in mind when you're meal planning and making your grocery list. And don't stress out too much about buying all organic produce. As you know, organic fruits and vegetables tend to be much more expensive than conventional options. Personally, I don't buy everything organic. I just try to stick to the Dirty Dozen and Clean 15 list. It's a list that shows you produce grown with the most and the least amount of pesticides. And if you can afford to buy organic produce, that's great. If not, don't worry, eating conventional fruits and vegetables is still much better than not eating any at all. Buying in bulk is another great way to save money. I personally use a lot of grains, nuts, and seeds, and since those items can be stored for a very long time, there are perfect for buying in bulk. Here in Toronto, we have quite a lot of physical bulk stores, but there are also many cool options online that you can check out. And in the summer, you can buy produce in bulk from a farmer's market, and whatever fruits and vegetables you don't end up using, you can freeze or you can share it with a friend. Another money-saving tip I have for you is to buy more frozen fruits and vegetables. They are cheaper than buying fresh produce and they can be used in so many different ways. I use frozen fruits and berries for my smoothies and for baking, and I use frozen vegetables for soups, stews, and casseroles. I read an interesting fact recently, and apparently frozen fruits and vegetables sometimes contain more nutrients than fresh produce, and that is because they are frozen right after being picked. And fresh produce has to travel for sometimes more than a week to get to your grocery store, which leads to a loss of nutrients. My next tip is to not go crazy over superfoods. Each year there seems to be a new and expensive superfood that everybody goes crazy about. While eating superfoods is a great way to increase your nutritional intake, I do not think they are essential. Personally, I like to add them to my food, but I think it's completely possible to eat a healthy vegan diet without any superfoods. I hope that you found my tips useful and they gave you some ideas for how to save money. Let's now get into the recipes. Today I'm going to show you my recipe for a creamy tomato soup and a sweet potato burrito. Both are insanely delicious and cost less than $1.75 per portion. Let's start with the soup. The ingredients that you will need are tomatoes, onion, garlic, fresh basil, coconut oil, dried oregano, salt and pepper. First, we're going to remove the skin from the tomatoes. Make an X cut on top of the tomatoes and throw them into a pot of boiling water for about 30 seconds. You do not want them to start cooking, so make sure that you don't keep them in boiling water for longer. Remove the tomatoes using a slotted spoon and place in a large bowl filled with cold water. Then, using a knife or your fingers, peel off the skin. It works like a charm. Next, we're going to roughly chop all of the ingredients. You don't have to cut them nicely since we will be blending the soup anyways. As always, all measurements and directions for the recipes that I'm showing you today will be on my website at feblunch.com. Heat the coconut oil in a pot over medium heat. Add onion and garlic and saute for about 5 minutes. Then add basil and cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Finally, add the chopped tomatoes and continue cooking for 20 to 30 minutes. After half an hour, check the consistency. Usually at this point, a lot of the liquid has evaporated, so I add a little bit of water to make tomatoes to give it a soupy consistency. Next, season with salt and pepper and add the dry oregano. Cover and cook for another 10 minutes. Our soup is done. The only thing that is left to do is to blend it. Pour the soup in a bowl and garnish with fresh basil and black pepper. I'm absolutely in love with this soup at the moment. It's full of flavors and so comforting on colder days. Definitely give it a try and let me know how you like it. Now let's move on to the sweet potato burritos. To make the roasted sweet potatoes, you will need sweet potatoes, of course, coconut oil, paprika, salt and pepper. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Peel the potatoes and cut them into chunks, like this. Place the cut potatoes in a bowl and add coconut oil, salt and pepper. Mix together to make sure all of the potatoes are evenly covered with oil. Then add paprika and mix again. Spread the potatoes on the baking tray covered with parchment paper and bake for 45 minutes. Meanwhile, prepare the sauce. I'm making a cilantro avocado sauce that goes amazing with sweet potatoes. To make it, you will need avocado, garlic, fresh cilantro, lime juice, salt and pepper. Combine all of the ingredients in a food processor and blend until well incorporated. I usually add a little bit of water as well to make the sauce less thick, but the consistency is completely up to you. After 45 minutes, take the sweet potatoes out of the oven. We can now assemble our burritos. Place your tortilla on a cutting board or a plate. Add sweet potatoes in the middle of the tortilla. Then add whatever ingredients you like in your burrito. I'm adding some black beans, tomatoes, red onion, lettuce, and finish it all with the avocado cilantro sauce. How good does this look? Give this video a thumbs up if you love burritos as much as I do. Roll your burrito and enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel by clicking the button down below. If you want to get a free jar of coconut oil, again the link for it will be in the description, and make sure to check out other products that Thrive has on their website. There are tons of cool vegan and gluten-free goodies. They actually sent me a box full of them and I cannot wait to try them. So thank you so much, Thrive. I love you guys very, very much.